Good evening, everybody. It's 11:47 p.m. It is the 12th day of September, 2017, day after our 16-year anniversary of September 11th, 2001. I apologize ahead of time for the long spat of dead air there, but I still want to pay tribute and let everybody know that in my heart felt good wishes and thoughts are with those families that lost loved ones in 9/11. And of course, I was just as stunned and as dumbfounded as everybody else was when everybody else found out. Let me tell you, it's the first time I ever drove down the highway, and it looked like a ghost town, literally. But we're not going to totally talk about that. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about both. Because those people that were lost in 9/11, the 2,973 people that were lost, deserve to be remembered. And they unexpectedly gave their lives to some other country that just hates Americans. And I think that's sad, that we inherit everybody that hates us and wants to do harm to us. And that doesn't make sense. We finally get a country that wants to help us rebuild. And what does our president do? Good old Mr. Twitter over there in the White House, the one that we put in the White House, Trump. I don't quite understand his reasonings, but he's trying to deport them, and when they're over here trying to help us, I don't understand that either. But maybe someone can explain that to me. Although him deporting the illegals makes sense. I get it. But why do it to the ones that are trying to help us clean up the mess from the storms? Is he going to do that? I mean, look, poor Florida. I mean, come on. Guys, we really got to get together now and help Florida. You guys all get NBC, no matter where you are. That was sad what happened to the Florida Keys, and my heart and my prayers are certainly with those people in Florida. And we will do everything we can to help restore your state, starting with the Keys. People, come on. I know you don't think too much of this podcast, but you guys do listen. You guys don't follow me that close, but that's all right too. We still got to help. The Keys were lost entirely. Everybody lost everything. And it was throughout the entire state. Really, some didn't get hit as hard as others, but we do got to help. Now I know FEMA and Red Cross are all involved, but they're spread thin. They're spread real thin, and especially when they're getting people from the other states to come in. And I know that right now we got the National Guard in place. We got them in place everywhere, though. It's bad what happened. Nobody can help Mother Nature, though. But those people lost a lot. It's all over YouTube. I got a YouTube page. Nationally, I mean, these people were devastated. Category 4, sustained winds of 185 miles an hour. Rains, almost 25 inches of rain. The storm surge alone was enough to flood, and it did. The Keys alone are $100 million just to redo that one. Not counting what people lost. Some of those people worked for years to get a home and their belongings. If you guys can help at all, put it in your hearts, pray about it, see what comes of it. But if you can help, please make your donations to Hand in Hand at handinhand.org, or to the Red Cross, or to FEMA, to the Disaster Relief Fund for Florida. Or you can do the same and put it for the coast here in Texas. I am live here in San Antonio, and this is Brian's podcast. Along with me in Missouri is Diane McKempson and her family. Give a big shout out, hello to them, and I hope they're well. Of course, I like doing this. I'm hoping to pass positive out there to people that where negative seems to be surrounding a lot of people. when, although it seems negative and is negative, and you can't turn on your evening news without seeing it, witnessing it, or hearing it, it can be a little overbearing, overwhelming, I know. It is for me. It is for a lot of people, though. But never mind that. The people that were hit with these storms like Houston, Galveston, Port Arthur, all of them, Corpus, and poor Florida took a direct hit. We really do got to help them guys. If there's anything you can do, come on. You know, George Strait planned this big old thing, this big old telethon. The phone lines are open 24 hours here in San Antonio. We have George Strait, Brad Paisley, we have them all here. And they all helped, they all put it together. Come on, people. We're great in disasters. We're great helping people rebuild. We got to do something for Florida now. We do it for everybody else. We do it for our communities. We do it for our families. We do it for friends, even. These people, like I said, we can't help Mother Nature. She tends to be mean and vengeful, and we've done nothing to her. And we do need to help them. This is an all-out effort. And there are people, there are businesses out there. I think it was, I forgot who it was, but they donated $5 million to the Disaster Relief Fund. The local news down here in BC had a phone bank. We raised over $1 million for disaster relief, and we intend to do more to help Florida. Not just the coast, we're going to help Florida too if we can. We're doing that already. We got our own sheriff's department taking some of our sheriff officers are going over there to help do patrols and stuff with the other officers. You know, we're a big state. We expand all over the place. It's not just San Antonio, but we help all our neighboring people. I just wish somebody would make me understand why our president, although he sounds like he's got a heart and he cares, and he does, although, you know, he's doing the best he can to free up funds to rebuild Florida and help the coast of Texas. And that's nice of him, and I appreciate that. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people that do. But there's going to be a lot of people displaced for a long period of time. And it is kind of sad, though. These people lost everything. People, we got to do something. If you're out there and listening, if you're in Florida, please know, I know that you guys need help. And I know you guys are displaced and in shelters and scattered all about. But know this, we are coming. We will help you, and we will help you rebuild. May not be the same, and I know you worked for years for your stuff. And God knows it's hard to start over. But like I see on my TV all the time, on a commercial, people have this uncanny way to rebuild and bounce back very easily. And although it looks easy, sounds easy, I know it's not. No, I've never been affected by a storm like that. But I've started over many, many times. I've done it. It's hard. I don't know what it's like to be older or senior citizen. Worked all my life, scrimped and saved all my life to have it all gone. All because of Mother Nature. I don't know what that's like. You're right. And I'm sorry that I don't. But you must know that I care and that I want to help. I do. That's why I'm pleading with people to please donate to our disaster relief fund to help Florida rebuild, to help the coast of Texas rebuild. It's important that we do this. I mean, we are the United States. We have the freedom of speech. We just have it like that. There are other countries that don't have that. They don't have the ability to maybe even do a podcast even, or to watch TV or anything like that. We do. Although watching TV, I think, is dangerous for some people because they think taking matters into their hands helps. And in this case, it will help. If you want to take matters into your own hands to help disaster relief or to help Florida or the coast of Texas, by all means, you have my blessings. If you want to call and chat with me, you can call me anytime you want. 210-708-8701. Call in anytime. I do this on my Android smartphone, but you still call and I'd still take your calls. Anytime. You know, it is great. It's wonderful. You know what? I bet you trying to get people to help. Trying to get people to help restore Florida, the coast of Texas. Anybody out there on Facebook? I know I've got a lot of Facebook friends, and some of them I know, and some, well, I just know your names. But anyway, come on, people, we got to get together. I need your help out there on Facebook. If you know me, you know who I am, and you know I'm a little local in the head, maybe. But anybody out there listening, this is Brian doing a podcast from San Antonio. I'm trying to raise more help to get help for the disaster relief fund for the coast in Florida. If you know anybody that can do that, and I know Facebook helps, and you do a lot with social media, and I appreciate you guys having my show on your thing. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, believe me. So anyway, we're going to get back to that now. I do know that there's a lot of people out there maybe weren't affected, but still are affected by the 16th anniversary of 9/11. I know that's still going to be hard to think about and hard to accept, hard to deal with. You know, I lost a friend in the Twin Towers, a friend that I went to school with. Of course, I've lost a lot of things in my time, but I've managed to get past it, deal with it, and accept it. It's not been easy, though, and it can't be easy for other people out there either. And I know people sometimes just need a friend. I can be a friend if you want, and I'd be glad to listen. You can drop me an email at bdhammond45@gmail.com anytime. This is your show, not just mine. It's everybody's podcast. All I ask you is just keep it nice. We don't use filthy language on here. We are not looking for a fight or an argument. You're welcome to your opinions. You're welcome to make it clear how you feel. And that's fine too. I have no qualms with that. I do it myself. Some of you do not like it that much, but I do. I'm not here to offend, but I'm not here to win a popularity contest either. I am trying to do something that I think might help at the end of the day. I'm hoping. But if it's not helping, I'm sorry. But I am here to help if I can. And you're open to let me know what you like or don't like, or what you'd like to see or hear. Preferably here, because it's going to be kind of hard to see on my phone, but we can work something out, I'm sure. Just remember, guys, these podcasts aren't meant for just me. They're meant to help. They're meant to get a message out there. What the message is, who knows? Whatever it needs to be, whatever positive thing that can be said about the day. You know, maybe you had a bad day at work. I don't know. How many people there think they can do better than our current president? I'm not sure that I'd want the job, though. I do wonder, though. I don't think I'd want the job. With North Korea and that Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is. I know I'm probably not getting it right. Don't mind me. That'd be like trying to tell you each name of the member of ISIS. Not going to happen. Look, guys, we got to do something. There's a lot going on in the world today. A lot of it we understand. A lot of it that we don't. Some